What?
Well, she ain't sinking.
This plane takes you out of your comfort zone.
I doubt that.
It does. I'm gonna do a touch and go here. Gear down.
Well, they come down quick, man.
Oh yeah, I love that.
What the hell plane is that? My T-33. God, it takes like half the field for them to come down. Wouldn't be any good for an emergency. Yeah, you see how the nose tips down a little bit? That makes that thing stick to the ground when the, with the air coming over the wing.
Yep.
Ain't no bounce on that one.
Nope. Do another one with landing flaps. It balloons up a lot though.
Oh, you got to put in like 10%?
Yeah, I haven't done that.
Okay. I didn't know you could do it when I had my Cub. That's why I didn't like using the flaps. Every time well, you got to mix some down rudder or down elevator. I'm like, you can do that?
Sounds like a trash
all the way
can.
to the terminal. Please keep your tray case up and your seat belt fastened. Captain Kangaroo bounces up to the terminal.
Hey everybody, on the table I have the FMS PC-21 or Pilatus PC-21. It's a turboprop plane, of course, most of you already know that. Closely related to the Tucanos, if you guys know what that plane is. They're in that turboprop family. Beautiful, sleek little airframe. And from watching videos on YouTube, I'm seeing a lot of people having very good success in flying these aircraft. They say that it's stable, it's pretty slow, but it's like a scale speed for what it is. And that the prop actually sounds pretty cool. So looking forward to that. I didn't bother doing an unboxing or a build video because it only involves 4 screws and then mechanically adjusting your control surfaces and then installing your electronics. So I'll just give you guys a quick little view here. I'm gonna get her out to Maiden flight tomorrow, hopefully if the weather permits. So let's pop the hatch open here. And just like everybody else, nothing in the rear. And of course I got my gyro because I fly sky, I don't do Spectrum. Nothing against Spectrum. Maybe one day I might transition to Spectrum, but I love my radio, feels good. It's very reliable and super intuitive. And of course I got my receiver right here, the capacitors right on top. All I did was added a plywood here and epoxied that in there. And I'm seeing some guys run their batteries way more forward to get that 90 to 95 CG. I don't think I'm gonna do that. I'm just simply gonna just put the battery right there in a tray and, and run off hopes and dreams. So yeah, we'll see how it goes tomorrow. Fingers crossed that the weather's good. I've meant to get this plane a very long time ago, but I was so engulfed with jets that I didn't want to bother with anything that had propellers on it. Even though I love warbirds and stuff like that, I just didn't bother with it. And the fact that it was 1100 millimeters, I was like, man, it's too small for me. I want something big. But you know what? Bigger isn't always better, from what I heard. And the only downfall I would say during transport, I guess it got banged here in the front. It's not really that noticeable, but any damage to the front section bothers me more than damage that would be anywhere around the fuselage or the wings or anything like that. My nose always has to be like perfect. Yeah. So also the landing gear is not, I'm pretty sure a lot of you already know that, but it's not suspension. It's just a wire with some scale plastic covering on it. It looks good. It looks good for what it is. I also wish it had lights. I might even do that at some point. I didn't even put the pitot tube on it. I didn't do those. I just didn't want to actually like puncture the wing and stick that in there. And then eventually it gets caught up on something and starts ripping the wing. No, not having that. If it was a screw on, maybe, but even those screw up sometimes. Beautiful little plane. I mean, for the price, you cannot beat that. Look at that sleek looking body. That thing's probably gonna fly really, really good just by the looks of it. So stay tuned, guys. Tomorrow I'll get up and out and get the maiden flight on this one.
All right, guys, here she goes. Check my control surfaces. Ooh, sounds nice. I'm not going to take it all the way down the runway. Doesn't really need it.
Well, what you can do here, you line yourself up, almost like kind of, if you walk behind it so you get the bump. Oh, sure. Yeah. You can fly through it real quickly, or you can, but anyway, you don't. Oh, yeah, that's pretty nice. And if the sun goes down, I got to adjust it down low. Right.
Wow. Don't see any trims needed.
Don't tell everybody. I don't want anybody here tonight. A lot of years of engineering there. Oh yeah, it took a lot.
Wow. Yeah, she flies good.
You're welcome to teach them I'm not good enough to help me take over.
Well, that's what safe mode's for.
Nice edge, all right. Got about 50% throttle. It's not a rocket ship. That's full throttle. It's pretty slow, but it sounds really good. Pretty nice. Do a low pass. Wow, it's like a trainer. It really is. See, invert. About 10% forward stick pressure. Low pass. Pretty good. Trying to stay away from the sun. I'm gonna do a loop and then bring her in. Throttle down. Pretty good, pretty good. All right, bringing her in. Gear down. All three green. 40% throttle. A little bit of rudder kick in. 10% throttle. Full flaps. Sounds like a dumpster on wheels. And there you have it. The FMS Pilatus PC-21.